Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Daily Journal series. Now, I've been gone for a week, and I have a lot of recordings of like sleep sessions from while I was gone on camping, while I was on vacation, but I haven't had the time to really compile all that, and yet I'm just recording my sleep session. So you'll get this one, which is gonna be the final one of the day, and then later you'll get a video recapping all the things from last week. Last week was quite fun. Had a good week. Camping was great. Thanks to all the people that gave me well wishes for that. And quick little update on the Lotto. Um, I have a pool here, a spreadsheet. The members that have priority, you guys have reported your numbers. Remember, these are the numbers for the last 4 digits of your code, just to verify that I have it correct. If I don't, then I'll go back and double check that I have it. But I haven't quite gotten. There's a few blanks here. If you guys want to be added to my friends list, you are guaranteed a slot if you're one of these listed names. Just got to get me your friends list before I decide to do the purge of friendship accounts. Then for the rest of them, I have this Lotto pool list. I'll just scroll through it briefly. I'll zoom in so that's a bit easier to read on a phone. So if you want to be added to the Lotto pool and you don't see your name listed here, if you've given me your friendship code and stuff, but it didn't get through to me, the best way to do it is through Discord. You can try to leave it in YouTube comments, but make sure it's not just the friend code because then YouTube's spam filter picks it up. But it looks like YouTube's spam filter has been picking up even more than what it has in the past. So if you want to make sure you're added to this list, best way is to by reaching out to me on Discord. Otherwise, try maybe a YouTube comment. Get me your friend code, a name that you want to use for it, and I'll add you to this list. And I'm probably going to do it on live stream, I think is how I'm going to go about it. I'm going to live stream me just spinning a wheel with all the names on it. I think that can be kind of fun. So you can be expecting that sometime relatively soon, probably after I get the video out. But I do want to verify that you guys all see that this is the Lotto pool. So this is, again, for being added on my friends list. I'm looking to purge my friends list of all the accounts of people that are not my followers because I want it to be my viewers. I know that my friendship list has a lot of missing viewers. Additionally, if you're already on my friends list and you are one of your viewers, this is the list of people that I intend to keep on my friends list that I do not intend to purge for one reason or the other, whether because I already know they're one of my viewers or personal relationships. Like I know some of these are family members of mine. I'm not purging them. So these are the names of ones that I'm keeping. Like RaptorZU is my alt. I'm not getting rid of my own alt because I don't want to reset progress and stuff on people that are good. So if you're on my friends list already, let me know your name so that I don't get rid of you on accident. This is the list. If you don't see your name here, then get me that information. Anyway, little channel announcement aside from that, and after that update has gone through. The game. I went to Old Gold Power Plant last week, as I was kind of discussing. We're going to be going to it again. Because primarily I want to simultaneously do preparation for the next week. What's it called? The Curry Week. What, the Summerfest or whatever? Yeah. I want to do prep for that. I want to be prepped for it. But at the same time, I want to get decent strength. And the best way to go about that for me, because I'm struggling with Dream Shards and Research XP. I want to reach rank 55. Or not rank 55, 65 I think it is. So badly. Also, this is Reek 100. We've gotten to triple digits. How interesting is that? But yeah, I want to push ranks even in an off week, which I normally don't do. I think the best way to go about that is to go to Old Gold Power Plant because it's the one where I can get consistently the highest strength. Now, that may not lead to the highest rank because Old Gold Power Plant is the hardest for rank, but it's realistically the strength that matters most when it comes to Dream Shard and Research XP bonus, or Research XP farming. So that's why we're going here during an off week to Old Gold Power Plant. And area bonus doesn't matter because we only have one area left that has missing area bonus, and that is Snowdrop. And after this week, it'll be maxed out because it's at 70%. It'll be 75% after this upcoming off week. And then I'll be caught up to all the players that didn't waste their area bonus in the beginning. Very early game, I made a couple mistakes. Well, I don't know if I really call them mistakes. Very early game, it was much more difficult to manage your area bonus because you had to use easy travel tickets to get that to not be wasted. Because they didn't have it that it rolled over to another island It was just the 5% got wasted. And I did that a couple times because I didn't want to waste area. I didn't want to waste easy travel tickets on that purpose. But now I'm catching up. We're going back to the old gold power plant. This is our highest strength here. As you saw there, I had Master 20. I wasn't really trying for Master 20. It just kind of happened because I've got such an insane setup for it. So that's kind of funny. Curries and stews. How interesting. That means that once the new curry comes out, because I'm assuming it'll probably be in maintenance during this time, I might be able to make it before the event begins, if I have the ingredients for it. So that's interesting. As you can see, I also ran Swalot a little bit. I just realized I messed up a little bit. I was intending to put on my sleeper team, but apparently I did not set it. Oh well, that's alright. I bet you what happened was I prepped it, but then didn't actually... I didn't actually, click the OK to process it, so instead we just got more of the team that I was using at the end of week. Oh well. I was intending to run Cresselia anyway, because at least I had research XP bonus. Okay. This is not the team that I ran all week. Like I said, you'll see that in due time with that other video. But let's hop right into our unreviewed sleep session. I've been trying to keep things updated in the sleep text and Raynon. Oh, also, you might notice some smoother frame rates, especially when I'm operating in Raynon. My computer has been fixed. I actually didn't have to replace any components. We just needed to flash the BIOS for anyone who knows what that means. I don't. I just know that it's what my techie siblings did for me, and they fixed it. After they tried like 10 other things. Balance type sleep. That was interesting that that was balanced, I'm realizing. Last week probably seriously threw off my data, which means the next couple weeks probably gonna be hardcore slumbering. Okay. Aaron Murkrow. Wow, not too many exciting sleep styles for, you know, however many sleep points that I had. That's to be expected, though. 3-star Vika Volt's good. That's some nice candy for my Vika. And I'm sure it's a lot of Dream Shards as well. Yeah, it is. Which I do need that after dropping so many on leveling up Cresselia with the candy boost functionality. I think I did it every day. Wow, Hungry Murkrow. I really don't need that. Hungry Eevee. Okay, what's the best way to go about this here? Honestly, out of all the Pokemon here, I think the one that I need the most... I don't really need any of them. I guess I could use another sausage... or a new sausage farmer. Because my Charizard is pushing level 60, where it unlocks Ginger, and I do want to do that. I think that it's a good combo for me with my Dragonite. So I will catch the Aaron. Although I do have a couple mono Aaron options, but... eh. Oh yeah, so many great biscuits. I forgot about that. Oh, we'll buy the daily gift too to see. Hey, we got a Poke Biscuit with that. Okay. I mean, I guess we're at French below 40 with Eevee. I could keep pushing it. I don't really need a Murkrow. I have a good Murkrow. There's no purpose in catching another one. So it's not really worth even a single biscuit in my mind, even if it is hungry. It's a weird Pokemon in the meta. I don't even know if it has a place in the meta. I'm still kind of deciding my feelings on it, if I'm honest. We'll buy 2 extra biscuits. We'll catch an Eevee. I don't really need more Eevees. Why am I doing this? You know, I got the badge. I don't need it. This is a waste of resources, yet I'm still doing it. Okay. Thank you, Eevee, for critting when it mattered least. Yeah, we'll just leave the Murkrow there hungry. Even if it does make a hit, I can't imagine I have any usage for it. And I don't have the seeds for it, that's for sure. Thank you, Neroli. We're always making serious strides around here. We'll send out the Vika candy. It's either that or Mawile, but I feel like more people use Vikavolt, and Mawile's... Well, yeah, we'll send out Vika. Getting little chips away at rank 63. Okay, Calm Nature. That's not good. That's like speed down, skill up, which doesn't help us at all on an Aaron. ABA, not a good list, and garbage subskills. Aside from level 50 ingredient finder, but it's way too late and nothing else going for it. That guy is trash. Now the Eevee. Jolly Nature. That is kind of neutral. It's got Berry Finding S. So maybe potential Jolteon. No real triggers, though, until level 100. I think I have better already Jolteon candidates if I'm ever to make a Jolteon. I just don't need it, so I don't know. It's interesting with the Berry Finding S, but not good enough to keep in my mind for my stage of the game. Some players might be able to find use in that. Already at basic 3. Would you look at that? So yeah, as for the team I want to run this week, we're definitely keeping Cresselia on because it's one of our strongest Pokemon. I got it to main skill level 6. It's now level 54 from all the resources I've invested into it. We're keeping on Gigachu. That's like no doubt because like I said, we're still trying to push for strength. I think we're gonna keep on the Ampharose. I forgot about that. The Ampharose or whatever. Yeah. My Espeon, that's its name. That's the name of the Pokemon. As for the other two, I think that's where we play around a little bit before stockpiling ingredients. So, I haven't actually prepped an ingredient team for the curry week yet. I don't know what I'm going to be looking at, but if I just look across the recipes, I think the ones that I can do best on is honestly Ninja. There is Hidden Power Perk of Stew, which... You know, with Vikavolts and Gengar, you know that, soybeans and tomatoes. I really have to consult to see if this is what I want to be doing. I'll probably go to Old Gold during it. You know, wait. I'm gonna look at the news. It really feels good to have my computer back. This is so much faster than what I was working with before. Okay. Yeah, what was... I'm not really interested in hunting Farfetch'd because I assume it's probably going to be a leak Pokemon. I'll talk about this eventually. And I don't need a leak Pokemon if that's what it is. It might have something interesting, but where does it... It does spawn at Old Gold, so if I'm interested in it. I am also interested in grubbing candies. Don't really need Quaxley candies, and I am interested in Caterpie. I'm very interestingly I've been hunting Caterpie for a while, so this seems like a decent play for me. I don't need Pinsir, Totodile, Wooper, Heracross, Rufflet, Cramorant, or Quaxley. Like, yeah, those are all ones that I'm not... Like, here there's Caterpie, but that's kind of watered down by other stuff. Wooper. If you want Woopers, top hollow, I guess. Yeah, I think Old Gold is the play for me. So, given that I'm going to Old Gold... wait, whoops. Okay. Given that I'm going to Old Gold, you know, the Hidden Power Perk of Stew is not the worst idea because my Gengar makes mushrooms. So, given that I'd probably want to stockpile tomatoes mostly, because that's like the one that's going to get the least strength aside from it, because my Victory Bell isn't all that great with... You know what? We'll do a quick live analysis. Like I said, I haven't put together a team for this yet, but I'm just going to assume... You guys get an extra long video today. I'm trying to make Perk Up Stew. Old Gold. Cresselia's a guarantee. Because I've put so much into it, it's just going to be my always healer. Or this Raichu, need that for berries. Berry strength at Old Gold. Which, it will be level 65 by that point. Because of Sleep XP, because I intend to run it this week. Then, we gotta think about the other things. So, Gengar. Gengar is what we're looking at because that gets the mushrooms covered. It does not have the event boost active, and it does cover it entirely. So we're good there. And that's... Okay, yeah, that's with good camp ticket, which I would run that. It's a nice week. Okay, then it's just the rest of this. Can I cover the rest of this? Well, the best one to probably look at next would be my Tyranitar for soybeans, I guess. Because that's got berry finding acid. It's pretty strong for the soybeans. It covers it entirely. What if I get it to 60? Because that's always a question. It will underproduce the soybeans at that point. I guess I could leave it underleveled for now. The unmetatar. Because I don't have to level it right now. I could hold it where it's at. And there's no way it's reaching level 60 before that point, just off of Sleep XP. I do, once again, I do intend to level this guy to level 60, just haven't yet. Because it costs a lot, and I don't have the resources for it. So, I guess I can run him for this week, level 57, just for that bonus for now. And then for the last one, do we... If only I had a Steelix with tomatoes, but I don't. What else do we have that makes tomatoes or coffee? Let's see. Yeah, I don't really have anything that'd be great for tomatoes other than the Victory Bell, and that would be a bit extreme. Well, coffee. My Vikavolt's pretty good. Pretty solid. Yeah, I think the Vikavolt's... Murkrow! Actually, Murkrow really is the king of hidden power perk-ups too, so... I could just try stockpiling both, since it's supposed to be covered by the others. Little calculations here. 75 plus 48. Yeah, that's more than 100, so I would have to run something for either of those. I guess then the question is Victory Bell or Vikavolt? Victory Bell would get me to have to spend less. Vikavolt could stockpile during the week, so I guess the best is probably just to stockpile the tomatoes and then let the rest be put on the, yeah, I don't know what I'm saying. Send me to set to craft, or stockpile, like 1 craft of each. You guys getting, like I said, you're getting behind the scenes. I'd like 46, 2 crafts of it just to be safe. 32, and then 56. Just to make sure that I can't get screwed by RNG on day 1. And then 75 times 7 days is 525. 525 tomatoes. That's below 700, so that's what we like to see, which means that works out. So I think this is the team that we'll probably be going with for that week. Cresselia, Raichu, Gengar, Tyranitar, Vikavolt. Unfortunately, my hidden power perk up stew is not to that level yet, but that's a good chance to level it, potentially. Otherwise, like I said, we could maybe go with instead Cresselia, Raichu, and be operating with a weaker meal. But honestly, I'd rather level the new meal, the higher meal, because I do have better Pokemon for it. If I did Ninja Curry instead. Then if I get Tyranitar to level 60, it's actually a benefit. And then the Ghost type Gengar. Sausage and Leek. And that is less than 100, so that's good to see. I could just run anything here. I could run another Raichu then. Is this going to perform better? 36 times 7, 252 leaks. And then 27 sausage across 7 days of the week, 189. Then we want to just stockpile, you know, a few mushrooms just for safety's sake. It's how many? 5, so 10 mushrooms is all we need for 2 crafts. And then it's bean sausage is 24, so we'd want 48. Stockpiling less. And we gotta say old gold power plant as well. That's very important for this. 5.346 million versus a potential 5.905 million. Oh wait, but it's more because the event bonus is boosting cooking. Gotta consider that. 7.302 million versus 6.078. Although the first one actually is going to be weaker because, like I said, I don't have it maxed already. Hidden Power Perk 2 is only level 25 in all actuality. And Ninja Curry is level 49, so this is correct. So if I'm to set this to level 29 instead of level 60 and be fair to it, we're actually looking at 5.382 mil versus 6. So this one would actually turn out stronger, in theory. But as it levels, the other one would get better. So I think the better play is to go with this team. So that I can use, so that I can level the meal. Because it is a better meal long term. So I think this is the play, is to go with this team. So, given that, we want to be stockpiling tomatoes. And, like, just tomatoes. That gives me more flexibility this week. Because then I could actually dedicate 4 slots to team strength. And just be worrying about this tomato stockpile. So, we'll swap Swallow It off for my... Where is it? My Victory Bell. My pretty crappy Victory Bell, honestly. But it should still work over time. If I could get to level 60, that'd be amazing. But there's no way I have the resources for that. Yeah. So it'll just produce its... it'll produce its tomatoes in due time. And we'll get those stockpiled up. We'll work on the other things. And everything will be alright. Now the question is, this week... Is it better to use... Oh man, I've got so many things I have to consider here. Is it better to use the Raichu, or is it better to use my Espeon? There's no doubt about it that the one Raichu is better. This Raichu is better. But then, I guess Gengar is the one that we'd probably swap off. We're keeping Victory Bell for Tomato Stockpile. Then, what are the other ones again? Oh wait, I already have it. Never mind. The question is Gengar or the other Raichu. Probably the other Raichu if I had to guess, but... I don't know. Espeon's definitely going to be better because it synergizes with the Crest. The question is Gengar or the other Raichu. This week we... Disable this. No good camp ticket. It is important that we get rid of this for this week, because we don't have that, and that would unfairly benefit Gengar. No meal bonus, because we're probably not going to care about meal right now. Okay. And Old Gold Power Plant. That is also important. Okay. Gengar is 3.559. Versus Raichu is 3.488. So the Gengar is better. Now let's see if I get this guy one level up to make it the same playing field. Yeah, it's still worse. So the Gengar is better. The team that I currently have is the best option for achieving the goals that I'm trying to achieve. Because we have the highest strength while also producing while also producing tomatoes to stockpile for next week. And those other few ingredients, I'll just worry about those later in the week. That's such a small amount of ingredients that it'll be easily handled. I'm not too concerned about those ones. We'll get to them eventually. Anyway, I believe that is all for today. We've set the team up well. We've done the sleep session review. So, yeah. If you have enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Down in the description, we'll have a link to join the Discord. You can come join us, hang out, talk about all things Pokemon, sleep, and the like. Huge shout out to my members. Thank you to all my channel members. It really means a lot that you guys subscribe to me in that way. If you want to become a member yourself, don't feel obligated to, especially if you're not financially capable, but the option is down below if you like what I'm doing and want to show your support. And as always, I thank you all for watching and hope that you all have a wonderful day. Bye-bye now.